Stephen Covey, an American educator, author, and businessman, gifted the world with his seminal work, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Published in 1989, this book quickly became a cornerstone of personal and professional development. Covey's work emphasized character ethic over personality ethic. True effectiveness stems from aligning with universal principles of human interaction and success. One notable example from the book is the concept of begin with the end in mind, which encourages individuals to define their vision and goals in life. The 7 habits provide a framework for integrating these principles into our daily lives. The first and foundational habit Covey introduces is be proactive. This habit emphasizes the fundamental human freedom to choose our responses to external stimuli. It challenges the deterministic view that we are merely products of our environment or genetic predispositions. Proactivity, in Covey's view, is about recognizing our circle of influence and focusing our energies on what we can control. This means taking responsibility for our own choices, actions, and their consequences. Proactive individuals do not dwell on things beyond their control, such as the weather, the past, or other people's opinions. Instead, they focus on what they can influence, such as their own attitudes, behaviors, and responses to challenges. By embracing proactivity, we shift from a reactive mindset characterized by blame and helplessness to a proactive one, empowered by choice and responsibility. This shift in perspective is crucial for personal effectiveness, as it allows us to shape our own lives rather than being passively shaped by external forces. For example, Covey shares the story of Viktor Frankl, who survived the Holocaust by choosing his response to the horrific conditions, finding meaning and purpose even in the most dire circumstances. Frankl's experience illustrates the power of proactivity, showing that even in the worst situations, we can choose our attitude and find a way to move forward. The second habit, begin with the end in mind, encourages us to live our lives with a clear vision of our desired destination. Covey uses the analogy of a blueprint to illustrate this principle. Just as an architect designs a building with a clear plan in mind, we too should approach life with a well-defined purpose and direction. This habit encourages us to identify our core values, define our mission in life, and set goals aligned with our aspirations. By visualizing our desired outcomes, we create a roadmap for our actions and decisions. Beginning with the end in mind is not limited to long-term goals, but can be applied to everyday tasks as well. For example, before starting a project, take a moment to define the desired outcome. This simple practice can significantly enhance focus and productivity. This habit emphasizes the importance of intentionality in our actions. By having a clear understanding of our desired destination, we can make choices that lead us closer to our goals and avoid paths that deviate from our intended course. In the book, Covey shares the story of a successful business executive who realized that despite his professional achievements, he was not living in alignment with his personal values and goals. By redefining his mission and setting clear personal goals, he was able to achieve a more balanced and fulfilling life. Habit 3, put first things first, builds upon the foundation laid by the first 2 habits. Once we have identified our desired destination and taken responsibility for our choices, the next step is to prioritize our actions effectively. Covey introduces the time management matrix, a powerful tool for categorizing tasks based on their urgency and importance. This matrix helps us distinguish between tasks that are truly important, those that are merely urgent, and those that are neither. Effective individuals prioritize tasks that are important but not necessarily urgent. These tasks often contribute to long-term goals such as personal development, relationship building, and strategic planning. By focusing on these quadrant 2 activities, we invest our time and energy in areas that yield the highest returns in the long run. This habit encourages us to overcome the tyranny of the urgent and dedicate ourselves to activities aligned with our values and goals. For example, Covey shares the story of a business executive who, by prioritizing quadrant 2 activities, was able to significantly improve his work-life balance and achieve his long-term career goals. Section 5. Habit 4. Think win-win, seeking mutual benefit. With the first 3 habits focused on personal effectiveness, Habit 4, think win-win, shifts the focus to interpersonal effectiveness. This habit encourages us to approach interactions with a mindset of abundance and seek mutually beneficial solutions. Covey argues that most people operate from one of two paradigms, win-lose or lose-win. In a win-lose scenario, one party's gain comes at the expense of the other. In a lose-win situation, one party sacrifices their own needs to accommodate the other. The win-win paradigm, on the other hand, seeks to create agreements or solutions that are mutually beneficial and satisfying. It recognizes that collaboration and cooperation often lead to better outcomes than competition and compromise. This habit encourages us to shift from a scarcity mindset, where we believe there is only a limited amount of success to go around, to an abundance mindset, where we believe there is enough for everyone to thrive. By fostering a spirit of collaboration and seeking mutually beneficial outcomes, we can build stronger relationships and achieve greater success together. For example, Covey shares a story about a father and son who both wanted to use the family car. Instead of arguing, they discussed their needs and found a solution where the son could use the car in the morning and the father in the afternoon, benefiting both. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. The essence of empathy. This habit emphasizes empathetic listening for effective communication. Covey argues most people listen to reply, not to understand. We filter others' words through our biases and assumptions. This habit encourages genuine understanding of others' perspectives. Empathetic listening involves understanding both content and feelings. It requires setting aside our own agendas, for example. Covey shares a story about a father and son. The father initially struggles to understand his son's perspective on school. By listening empathetically, the father learns about his son's challenges and feelings. Only then can we effectively communicate our own thoughts. Section 7, Habit 6, Synergize, the power of collaboration. Building upon the principles of win-win thinking and empathetic communication, Habit 6, Synergize, explores the power of collaboration and creative cooperation. Synergy, in Covey's definition, is the principle that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. When people with different perspectives, skills, and experiences come together in a spirit of mutual respect and understanding, they can achieve results that far exceed what they could accomplish individually. This habit encourages us to embrace differences, value diverse perspectives, and leverage the collective wisdom of a team. Synergy is not about compromise, where each party gives up something to reach an agreement. It's about creating a higher-level solution that incorporates the best ideas from everyone involved. This requires open communication, active listening, and a willingness to challenge assumptions and explore new possibilities. For example, in the book, Covey describes a situation where a team of engineers and designers worked together to create a new product. By combining their unique skills and perspectives, they were able to innovate and develop a solution that none of them could have achieved alone. By fostering a culture of synergy, we can unlock the creative potential within teams, organizations, and communities. This habit reminds us that we can achieve extraordinary things when we work together towards a common goal. Section 8. Habit 7, Sharpen the saw, continuous renewal and improvement. Sharpen the saw focuses on continuous renewal in all areas of our lives. Covey uses the analogy of a lumberjack who doesn't take time to sharpen his saw. His work becomes difficult and inefficient. This habit emphasizes self-care in 4 dimensions: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Regular renewal enhances our capacity to live effectively and handle challenges. For example, Covey shares a story about a man who dedicates time each day to exercise, read, and meditate, which significantly improves his productivity and well-being. Practical applications, bringing the 7 habits to life. The 7 habits are practical tools for all aspects of life. They transform team dynamics, enhance communication, and drive productivity. In personal lives, they build stronger relationships and improve communication. Practicing proactivity and prioritizing time leads to meaningful lives. In communities, the 7 habits foster collaboration and social change, embrace diversity, and seek win-win solutions for a just society. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stephen Covey's enduring wisdom. May 7th habits guide you towards a more effective, fulfilled, and transformative life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on personal growth and self-improvement.